なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
All right, what's going on, gentlemen? Welcome back. Another data download week. Let's try to make this one quick. This is an interesting one because we are getting a power-up for two major purple players from old metas, the LF Cell with the final explosion thingy, as well as the Nappa that revives into Vegeta. Remember that Nappa came out as an answer to the Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan because 1, he has Sun Family lock-in, and 2, he has a ranged blue. He could be interesting in this meta given the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku seen everywhere, even though it's a double yellow meta. Same idea with the Cell, who has passives to help him deal with yellow characters. Whether or not this is them trying to set up a red character to flourish next week, whether or not Cell's Zenkai Awakening ties into what that red character is, who knows? We're having a Xenoverse 2 collab, so some people think it's going to be the super villain Frieza. Some people think it's going to be a Rose based off of the sound effects. I don't know. Rose sounds likely, but Frieza does as well. All I know is we are in dire need of a red, and releasing two purples just further strengthens that fact. So hopefully Cell is good. We're all hoping that he's really good, as is the unique equip. Data download also includes this banner. Obviously, do not summon. Nobody here is worth summoning for. I know this Zamasu doesn't do too bad in this meta because it's double yellow, but he ain't worth it. This guy's got the Zenkai, this guy got the unique, so it's cheeky that they made this banner for these guys, but we'll evaluate whether or not they're actually worth summoning for. I really don't think they are. These guys know, and I don't need to say anything about him. We got USTR, which actually has Chrono Crystals. Isn't that crazy? USTR with 1,000 Chrono Crystals? What time is this? What timeline are we in? Is Legends bringing it back? USTR is going to finally have CC? This is insane. This is great. This is welcome. I'll take it. 1,000 Chrono Crystals for USTR is a win. Zenkai Rush Battle with more CC as well. Everybody save up. Supporter level up battle. I think this meta more than any other meta has shown how supporters can be very vital. That kid Gohan is used everywhere because the Triple Saiyan team is what people are running because of Bardock, because of the Yellow Super Saiyan 4, the Full Power Super Saiyan 4, Ultra Namek Goku, and the like, or Hercule because of the Gohan, and you want those characters limit broken to 30, so this is an event definitely worth leveling up. I think those two supporters get the most play, and then yeah, again, don't bother summoning for this. And then this little tiny picture is the image of the unique equip, which I am hoping makes Nappa a support character for Frieza Force, kind of like the Yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Provide damage guard, damage inflicted, some kind of subcount manipulation, and sustain. And then maybe the Ultra will tie in, the new Legend will tie in with Ultra Full Power Frieza, and then we can have this nice little powerful opponent team ran together. So let's jump in game and see what we got. All right, I guess we will continue it over on the website. I don't know why my game is not updating with the Zenkai information, but let's go. Cell, this guy can be interesting. His unique age gave him a full hand of cards, gave him his vanish back, cover and all, level 2 card draw speed. He kind of felt like a ranged version of Super Vegeta. Like I said before, he has a small damage passive against yellow characters, so maybe he'll be okay. Let's go ahead and find out. Starting with the main. Alright, post Zenkai main, get a blue card, 30% health, 40% key, 30% vanish, protect hand, and gradually restore health. Everything is the same except now he gets protect hand. That's always fine. Nice to have a little bit of additional utility in your kit. Let's start with the starter ability. I'm liking that they made it far more organized here, but let me just line these up. So the old starter ability was 90% damage inflicted, with the unique gauge being at 85%. Same thing here, but now we're at 220% damage. 30% blue card damage, which we can see here. Extra damage against yellow, which I said here. 40% extra damage. 230% damage guard for a Zenkai. Hey, that's amazing. I guess they're no longer holding back on these damage guard numbers, right? Gone are the days where they're like 120, 130% damage guard. They're just straight up saying, all right, it's fine. We're really pushing the envelope here. We want every sort of power up for a character to keep up. Let's go ahead and just give him everything, because 230% damage guard is actually pretty good for a Zenkai character, especially purple powerful opponent. It'd be very easy for him to overlap Zenkai buffs. Pretty good. Other ally Cell Saga, Regen, or future battle members get 20% extra damage. That exists in his kit. Where did they tuck that away? Yeah, I think it was this. When he enters the field, 15% damage inflicted. No, this is something else. Oh, they gave him a support. Okay. Cell being a baby support for Cell Saga, Regen, or Future. That's really strong. Future has the Trunks and Vegeta, so they get a ranged ally that supports them. Regeneration is perfect because Legend Piccolo. We said it before, this guy's held back by teams. Nothing wrong with individual character. It is simply his team that holds him back. Regen is very strike oriented, and even with the Zenkai buffers, the team just has far more strike cards in their hand. Piccolo, being a range type character, cannot properly leverage the combos that he's trying to do, so having a regeneration buff is huge. And then for Cell Saga, I mean, Cell Saga, what, instant transmission Goku? Am I supposed to be scared of that? Am I supposed to be scared of FSK? Psh, I'm okay, I don't care about that. 3 battle members being Saiyan or Sun family. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's the 2 most popular tags in the entire game. Why not get a little bit of extra damage, right? Ultra Namek Goku, Yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Pretty common teams and characters, so I'll take the extra damage. Final counter, conclusion of the Cell games. We want to make sure this is read right. So it still does massive explode damage, right? Also deals half of the damage to enemy standby members. Same thing here. Destroy the entire enemy hand. That is the exact same here. Inflict the enemy -2 card draw speed for 10 counts. Same thing here, but it went up. So 5 extra timer counts of -2 card draw speed versus 5 timer counts before. Enemy health restore -50% for 30 counts. That is the same. And inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. A very dreadful little passive, because this little passive is part of the reason why people ran Cell and Ultra Vegeta Blue together. You would just keep Ultra Vegeta Blue in the back pocket, don't use that guy's vanish removal on entry, and you would use Cell anytime damage came your way, and if you died, fine. You do enemy team-wide damage and then just go into UVB and ult or rush or blue card or whatever and get a free kill. So this is a very strong final counter. I can see people dreadfully putting both the CMZ and this Cell together because you can easily overlap purple Zenkai buffs, and one guy inflicts paralysis, the other guy basically neuters your entire hand. That kind of sucks. If 2 or more enemy battle members remain, seal the mains and seal the rush, basically letting you go ahead with the tackle, unless it's a damn Gohan, of course, because you're showing up on the field and he's probably going to draw a card, and it's probably a strike card. Goddamn Gohan. When on standby, an enemy activates a blue card, ultimate awaken art to rising rush, heal plus 10%, subcount -5. That is the same somewhere. This right here, except we get -5 subcount versus 4. Okay. Unique gauge. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's a time type unique gauge. When it becomes full, get a full hand of cards, heal 20%, get 100 key versus the 60 before, so you get enough key to really use all your cards. You get 100% of your vanish back, and note that this is a character that can continuously get vanish back. Just like Super Vegeta. You get 60% damage uncancelable, that is the same. 30% damage for 70 counts, which cannot be cancelled, up from the 20% before. He gets level 1 card draw speed for 70 counts, which cannot be cancelled, just like before. Nullify cover change for 15 counts, so he has the very long cover null. Very much so the same as before, and cancel attribute downgrades and renewal conditions, making Cell pretty free for combos. Really nice. Charges while he's on the field, consumed entirely when it's full. And then here are... No, this is the same. On entry, draw a card if you have 3 or fewer, heal 10%, get 30 ki, type neutral, damage received. They've been giving every purple character this. The mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku has the same thing because they're pushing this heavy yellow meta. But this goes against them just saying, oh, we don't want everyone to have type neutral. We don't want so many characters that can do everything. Yet they've gone back to the same mistakes as before. But that all looks to be the same as what is here. Right? On entry, 20%. No, this is a different passive. Where is it? His on entry passive. Oh, this is... It's not mentioned anywhere? I thought this existed already. Okay, I guess not. This basic passive is new. What? Per defeated battle member, unique gauge goes up. Can be really good for last man standing. When on the battlefield, an enemy activates an arts card. Draw a card if your hand has 3 or fewer. Get 20% damage. Draw speed +1. Enemy ki -15. Another one of these? Oh, good heavens. Another one of these characters? Oh, great. Another character that takes away 15 ki on hit. Are you kidding me? I get it. It's the strongest form of Disrupt, but damn, dude. Just feels like you can't combo anytime at all. It's impossible. You can't do it anywhere. Dauntless Android. On strike, blast arts used. Get 5 ki, stack 20% damage. Unique gauge charge rate plus 50%. This is really strong. I keep making the comparison of Cell and Super Vegeta, but they are just so close to one another. And what they did with Super Vegeta was so smart. They found ways to help his unique gauge charge faster, using cards or getting hit. This is what he needed. Cell having different ways to fully charge that unique gauge is what would make him far more dominant. So this is smart. 50% increased charge rate is smart. Having defeated battle members giving you more unique gauge is smart as well. When the character vanishes, you get 15% unique gauge. This is smart as well because you can time that around you getting your vanish back. If the unique gauge is almost full, you can make some cool plays with that, like a jump if your opponent isn't expecting that. Very, very smart. You get 20% damage guard, so if you do screw up, then at least you have the ability to tank. Ally sub count -1, so at the very least you can swap out to somebody else. And defeat... Oh, take away an enemy Dragon Ball up to 2 times so you can make sure Cell doesn't get Rising rushed. I think they did a pretty good job with this kit. Cell supports. Cell stacks damage. Cell can disrupt to a minor degree with the enemy ki reduction. This would pair really well with so many of his allies, like Piccolo, because Piccolo has increased arts card with the character being hit. Pairs really well with powerful opponent. Pairs pretty well with Future as well because of the Ultra Trunks. Now remember, this Cell has even stats. You could build him strike oriented if you wanted to, I'm pretty sure. So he could pair well with Trunks as well. So that's a pretty versatile disrupt. I think finding methods to fill up his unique gauge faster is very clever. I think he could do pretty good. I think his multipliers are good as well, and even though we are in a yellow dominated meta, I still think he'll do fine. 220 damage here. We're not gonna assume a yellow character. 220, 240. We're gonna be conservative with this, and then with the full unique gauge, 300, 330, while stacking damage per arts card used here. Remember that he gets his unique gauge is at 85% at the very beginning, so you're gonna get that right away. Level 2 card draw speed, full deck of hand, full hand. Yeah, I think Cell looks pretty good. Don't forget the Cell also has an AoE green, right? He is a cheeky guy. Purple in Future. Okay. Purple in Future. Did they change his green? On activation, draw a card. So now it draws a card. That's very strong. Unique gauge plus 20%. I know that is the same. Blast damage was 20%. Nullify attribute downgrades under normal conditions. On hit, all enemies sub count +3. Chainable with all these things. Okay, so pretty much standard. Blue card, massive impact. On activation, 30% blue card damage. Nullify endurance. On hit, based off the enemy remaining battle members, you have your increased chance for feint. Yeah, Cell looks good. I think he looks good. I think he'll do well. I think he and Legend Piccolo are going to be best friends. This could be fun, trying out Mr. Cell. Now, there's something else we want to check out. It is Mr. Nappa and Vegeta's equipment. Yes, where is that? So my hope for this guy is that he becomes more of a support type character, like the yellow Super Saiyan 4. I think providing damage guard, healing, damage inflicted, subcount manipulation, I think that kind of thing blends well with the Frieza Force team, and it would also pair pretty well if the Xenoverse 2 collab is the supervillain Frieza, because Frieza Force. And then with those support buffs, it could pair pretty well with the Ultra Full Power Frieza, and now we're looking at a full-fledged Frieza Force team. Let's hope that's what they do with this. We should also see Awakened equip, right? Yes, this one here. Okay, so we'll grab that too. Let's see what we got. 25% max HP, 80% to both defenses, 180% damage guard. Damn, pretty good. 250% damage inflicted, 50% to both offenses, 50% blue card damage, and restores own health by 10% when he enters the field. This could be nifty just because of the 3 timer count lock-in he gets when he fights a Son family battle member. That could be good. Getting a range blue little snippety snip. Try to, I think it'll be enough sub count that instant transmission Goku can't save full power, so he could be useful. On entry, the following effects occur: draw a card, nullify cover change. Yeah, he didn't have cover null on entry. Actually, I don't think he has it anywhere. Type neutral damage received. Yeah, again, because it's such a yellow dominant meta, I guess they wanted to make sure these guys don't just die right away. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. I mean, it's pretty basic. I mean, this is just bringing this character up to speed. I don't really know if they... I'm a little bit disappointed. This is not what I thought it would be. I thought he would be helping Frieza Force. It's kind of just another character you can just run, right? Alright, I mean... Damn. I thought it would be more than this. I thought it would be more than this. I mean, the multipliers are looking good. But I thought they would do more for him. Yeah, sure. Card on entry. He does that 3 times when he's with the Vegeta side. So at least he'll get 2 cards there. Nullify cover change. I mean, everybody has that. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty basic equip. I mean, Nappa, Vegeta didn't really have anything crazy even in their heyday. It really was the lock-in. Just so you can deal with Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That made this character shine. So I wonder, is that enough nowadays? Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. Meaning you could very quickly get the blue card, which could be helpful. Getting a great amount of damage off right away. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this character just does a bunch of stuff, but I swear to God, none of it feels like it's impactful. I vividly remember fighting this guy and using this guy, and every time it was like, how is it that this is a kit that does so much crap and yet none of it feels like it shines, right? It feels like a drawer where you just throw all your cables and redundant tech in. It's just a bunch of crap in there, and then there's just nothing. Nothing is like, oh, wow, there's the thing. That's what this character feels like. I feel like that little lock-in and the second life is all this character had going for them. Otherwise, they're just kind of whatever. I think this equipment reflects that. They just gave him multipliers to help him improve, and they gave him some very basic stuff that characters have nowadays. Is it enough? We'll see. I mean, it contributes to this timer count meta where everybody has a second life and revival and debuffing and minus 15 key and whatever. We'll see how well it goes. I'm more excited for Cell's Zenkai than Nappa's unique equip, but we'll have to see how this goes. I am kind of dreading using this guy because his best team is going to be Saiyan Saga, and that team is trash. Saiyan Saga with the support Goku and the revival Vegeta is going to be his best team, and holy crap, I don't know if I want to put up with that. But we'll have to see. Either way, let me know in the comment section below what you think. Oh, I almost forgot about the Awakened equip. Regen, absorption, blast attack, strike, blast, max HP, powerful opponent. Yeah, this is a pretty good equip. Max HP, pure offense, double offense. What more could you ask for? But yeah, either way, let me know in the comment section below what you think about the characters. But until next time, be on the lookout for the showcases. Peace.